One. Hey, welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of My Speaking Podcast. I'm your host, Dark Side of Darrell. Why y'all the gang? Get up my face, gang. Solomon Grin again. St. T. South Carolina finest, Orangeburg County own. We back at it again, man, to give you a great show. Got my homeboy on the other side, man. Go ahead, man. Introduce yourself, man.
Took 20 minutes. My name Mike, man, aka Boober, man. Just choke yourself, man. That's about it, man. Reach pieces.
Hey, man, we may not always be right. We may not always be wrong.
But you definitely gonna get our mouse opinion what we're speaking on.
All right. With that being said, man, we're gonna come at y'all with some music, man. You know what I'm saying? Some musical trilogies, some musical trivia. Like I said, my homeboy, he brought up the idea about who had the best singles when they first came out. On the hip hop side, and we're gonna go on the R&B side. We're just going to only do a few of them. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be plenty of songs that everybody gonna say we missed, but like I said, we only giving y'all a couple of them. Y'all can put it in the comment. You know, let us know what y'all think. You know, who had the greatest R&B songs or the greatest hip hop songs or the greatest whatever first single. You know, whatever y'all think, put it in the comment section. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go ahead and start it off, Mike.
We going R&B or hip hop? Which one we doing first?
Go ahead. I'll let you start off, and I'll just follow your lead. You know.
Well, we doing R&B. I
Okay.
gotta go. I gotta go. A New Edition, Candy Girl.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh
New
yeah.
Edition. New
Oh
Edition
yeah.
had when Candy Girl came out.
Mm-hmm.
These brothers still going strong to this day. So Candy Girl. When you want to talk about the first, what we talking about? So let me clarification to anybody out there.
The
The
smash single,
first, the
yeah.
first single, no, the first single that was a smash
Yeah.
that made you look at these groups and like, or individual
Yeah.
like, whoa. So when
Yep.
you heard Candy Girl, these young five guys from Boston area when they got
Mm-hmm.
together, and now look at them now, they're in the Hard Rock Hall of Fame.
Rock and Roll
They
Hall of
on
Fame,
they
yep.
on every Hall of Fame you could think of. BET Awards they
Mm-hmm.
honored. So these guys that paved the way for a lot of people, man. So a lot of these R&B groups that came behind them and the ones they came behind because they came behind the Temptations and all that. So, but when you
Mm-hmm.
hear Candy Girl, you pretty much knew. All right, this other song right here is one of my guys' favorite, Music Soul Child, Just
Mm-hmm.
Friends. When you saw this dude in that little van with all that afro and them sunglasses, and you doom 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 doom, when you hear that song,
Yeah.
you like, who is this cat here with these shades
Yeah.
on? So this is how I'm looking at it. When you come out of the box, and this is your first single that
Home
anybody in the
run.
world can hear, when you
You
want to hear that first smash, when you heard and look how many hits he had after that. So you had from
put
Love
it,
to
yep.
he got so many hits that you can go down, but that's like that's my go to R&B for me.
Pretty
And
much
then
like it's pretty much like a walk off like a walk off home run. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? In the ninth inning, hey man, game over. You know,
because
these
for yourself, Daryl. I'm quite sure the
yeah.
executives in the industry probably like you gotta you this your first artist and he's coming out and you done put all this money behind him.
Yeah.
He better put a smash out that's gonna gravitate. If not, they'll drop
Yep.
him after that first album.
Yep. You're
He
right.
came out with that right there, man. It was like that was it.
Yep.
Everybody wanted to know his next single. His next single had to be
Mm-hmm.
Love, and you like, hold up, this dude done dropped Just Friends and Love back to back. He
Yeah.
was a superstar after that, and all
Yeah.
is said and done after that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a female group that when I heard this, I
Mm-hmm.
knew they were different. They look was different. This is what they were going for. They were sexy, but it was different. Escape just kicking it. When they came out, they do 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 boom. When you come, you
Mm.
like, yo, that was that.
Mm.
Jermaine Dupri took a lot of hip hop. He took a lot of
Yep.
street. It was a combination of street grid, but they
Yep.
still had the sections about them. But
Yep.
when they dropped just kicking it, man, it
Yep.
was it was it was crazy. And then I'm gonna give you a last one just for a tidbit. I'm
Go
gonna give you
ahead.
a last one. This is also how you start out. And I seen this young lady perform live when she had her first album, and I didn't know she was gonna be this big. Alicia Keys when she brought out "Falling." I keep on falling in.
Smash. Smash.
This is
Out
what
the
I'm talking
park.
about. So this is what I'm talking
Out
about.
the park.
When you hear these songs and you hear these people talking, man, this is what I'm talking about. These are smash. And like I say, we got a whole bunch. It's so many other people I could have said Aaliyah back and forth.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people I could have
It's a
said, but
lot.
we didn't want to get into it too deep. I mean, it's a moment coming
Mm-hmm.
off the top of my head, not even looking at the
Yeah.
list. I got
Yeah.
something coming off my head, but I don't know your list, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and go with yours.
Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and rap what you were just saying, man. You just ended off with Alicia Keys from New York. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with another New York great. Reminisce, Mary J. Blige, man. When she came out with that, man. Hey man,
What was her
smash.
first single though?
I think it wasn't the reminisce. Yeah. Remind me.
I
Remind
thought
me.
real love.
You had real love. Yeah, you had real
I thought
love.
real love was her first single.
I want to say. I want to say you. Was it you? Remind me.
I don't see. That's why I had to pull up some of
It
these
was,
songs
it was,
because
it
see,
was reminisce. It was reminisce.
that was her first single.
I think that was her first single.
I could have
Hey,
sworn it was.
hell, it don't even matter. Either one of them, all of them was dancing.
I
Hey,
could have sworn I thought of real love, but
it could be.
I'm not
Hey,
sure.
all of
Well,
them was smashed. You know what I'm saying? That album, like I said, that whole album was a hit.
that's a
So
classic. What's the 411 is the ultimate
yeah,
classic. So,
yeah,
and like
hits
I
after hits
say,
after hit.
you get shout outs to you get shout out to Diddy, man, because they didn't know what to do with
Yeah,
her back, and they didn't know what to do with her Def Jamming up there. They didn't know what to do with her.
yep, did it, and that whole group he had that the production team had the hit squad or whatever where they had man he had a lot of
One of the guys from
collaborators.
Jodeci, one of the guys from Jodeci in part of that or no?
No, he it was the Stevie J the Hitman. Yeah, it was Stevie J. It was
The same Stevie J of Love and Hip Hop.
yeah, him. He was part of that group. He was part of that production team that Puffy had
Yeah,
back in the days.
I know you're
Um
talking about now. Yeah.
another one, man. These women, man, since you said women group, I'm gonna go out with it. You did Escape. I'm gonna go out with another one. Classy, elegant women, four woman crew. Hold on to your love in Vogue, man.
I knew
Hey,
you about to say Vogue. I knew you about to say that.
hey, when that came out, it was a wrap. It was
Yeah,
over
hey,
with.
that song was different. It was very
Different.
different.
It was
When it
different.
came on the intro, when that intro
Yep.
dropped, it was like, yo,
Yep.
what is hey, they
Yep.
made a statement
Hold
with that.
on. I'm gonna give you another one. New Jersey. May she rest in peace. I want to say this was her first song.
Ooh.
You Give Good Love, Whitney, man. Hey, Whitney Houston.
Was that her
What?
first song?
Yeah, I think it was You Give Good Love.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. I
Yeah.
think it
Yep.
was.
Where it was just
Yeah.
her in there,
Yeah.
and in the video it was just her and the cameraman. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
You give
Yeah.
love to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
babe. Yep.
And it was over with. Her voice,
Yeah.
angelic voice, man, and she was just a down to earth, very classy looking in the video. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all
Mm-hmm.
that, you know how we got nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With all the skin showing and stuff like that. Very classy, very elegant. Like you see a girl in a club or in a nice little museum or a restaurant. Like, man, who is that, man? You know what I'm saying? The way she had looked in that video, you know what I'm saying? Real classy, real elegant. Smash hit out the park, man. And she had hits ever since after that. You know what I'm saying?
And to back you up, what you're saying about Whitney is Whitney had class. She had that elegant look about
Yep.
herself.
Yep.
But see, her voice captivated you. So once you heard her voice
Exactly.
and her
Yeah.
outfits was elegant, she had her hair
Yes.
nice and done, and
Yep.
you looked at her like a model singing. You was like, how
Yes.
can this girl be singing like this and look like that? So she had the
Yes.
whole package. So
The whole package.
what's the white guy that Clyde Davis when he took her in?
Cloud Davis,
When
yeah.
Clyde
Yep.
Davis he took her, hey, you couldn't miss.
You
Just can't
couldn't miss,
miss.
man. Yeah, as long as you had
If I'm not mistaken, Clyde had Alicia Keys, didn't
yeah. Yep. Correct.
he?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, all of them. Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Um, I'm gonna go with another one. I don't know if this was her first song, man, 'cause like I said, I would do it off the top of my head. But she one of them ones, bluesy, jazzy, Anita Baker, man. Was it Giving You the Best That I Got? Was that her first one?
Boy, I had to do some research because Nita got so many hits.
Anita got so many hits,
She
man.
got so many hits, but I don't want to stay here. I don't want to say right now if that was her
I'm
first one.
I'm thinking that probably was her first one. I could be
See,
wrong.
some of these people that we talking about, like the Whitneys, Anita
Yes.
Bakers,
They had
Mary
smash.
J. You have to make sure you do your due diligence because
Yeah.
um you got to figure out because like when I knew Escape, I knew that was just kicking. I remember that
Yeah.
song
Yeah.
vividly coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
remember Music Soul Child when he came out with
Yep.
his. So
Yep.
some of these songs you know like Aaliyah back and forth. You remember them
Four.
kind of songs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
certain songs. So you got one more. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I got one more, man. My last one, man. My group, man. Forever My Lady Jodeci, man. When they came out, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
man.
already knew. I already knew
Oh,
you was
you
coming with
already know
that.
that how that was,
See,
man.
yeah, see, cause see, I
Yeah,
didn't throw
yeah.
my boys and men in there, so I tried to
Hey,
leave it
hey.
alone.
Hey,
I
nah, you
tried.
could have thrown me in there, man. If you
Nah,
had
nah,
smash
nah. I
hit,
ain't, I ain't, I ain't, I ain't want to do that. So I want to keep, so
you
y'all won't say
know.
I'm being biased about my boys,
Nah,
man. You know what I'm
you ain't
saying?
being biased, man. You know the change game, man. Had on the high tech boots, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know. Hey, it was what it was, man.
it
Yeah.
is.
But
But
yeah,
those,
go
those,
ahead,
are,
man.
those,
What? Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and let you get your hip hop part.
yeah. And
Across
I
because
want to, and for
go ahead.
tidbits, I want to throw in like Destiny Child, No, 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 when
Yeah,
they had
yeah,
dropped that out.
yep.
So it's a lot of other people that I could have. It was so many other people I could have chosen. I'm sorry, but it's like I'm gonna use some.
You just not said something when you said Destiny Child. I want to say was it the Can You Pay My Bills part? Because that was the part. It was a whole big controversy about that. The men couldn't stand that part.
No, 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 No was their first song. Then Bills was on their second CD.
Second.
No,
Okay, okay.
No, No, No was their first, and then they had
That
another
that was
song.
the one that did the remix of R. Kelly did the remix to Slow It Down, right?
No, it wasn't Art. It was. I don't think R. Kelly did the
Who did the
remix.
remix?
Somebody else did
Cause
it,
it was
but
like,
that's when they went to the Jim
yeah,
Say. So they can't. Wyclef
yeah,
Jean was on the very first original song.
yeah,
He did the
yeah,
song with them when they was on the
yep,
little swings and stuff, and that was on
yeah.
that
Dude, on the
video.
swing.
And
But who did the
then
remix?
I got to pull it up because the
Cause you
video
can
for that
say
one, they
no,
was in the
no, no.
club. They was in the club,
Yeah,
and I remember
and they slow it down. I
what's
want to say
Marcus
R.
Houston
Kelly,
what's
man.
Marcus Houston group back in the days? Immature.
Immature.
They was in the video, if I'm not mistaken, sitting in there. I'm like, these so no, the original it,
It
it,
had
it, it
Wyclef
caught me.
Jean.
It
Yeah,
caught me a little bit, but
it was alright. Yeah,
when they came back with their remix, I
remix.
was done. I was like, these girls, they're gonna be. Boy, they
Yeah,
slowed it down. And no. I ain't gonna say
yeah,
why it was the first time I heard that
yeah,
song. I ain't even gonna say. But I was like, I felt some kind of way that night. I was like, whoa, when they do this? They
Woo-wee.
put a remix. Back in the
Yeah,
days, how people would always make a single, then they would come
yeah,
back with a remix behind it,
remix.
and you like
Yeah,
so. But that was like, man. So
yeah.
let's go ahead and jump into hip hop, man. So let me get my hip hop.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna start it off, man, with the boys up top. Everybody know how I feel about these dudes.
Uh huh.
When you form Voltron, they formed 9 of these boys. Wu-Tang would protect your neck.
Hey,
Listen,
man.
when Protect Your Neck came out, it was a rap.
You
It
right.
was a rap.
It was over.
It was a
It
rap.
was over.
I had to go get me some Timberland. I ain't know what Timberland boots was. Like whatever these dudes wearing, I got to get me something, man. These dudes still wearing boots up to their ankles, their calves. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, man, what's going
Mm-hmm.
on? Another dude that you hear me talk about that I'm not a big fan of him because he done went off the deep end to me. But we talking about music wise. You can't take
Yeah,
nothing away the
yeah.
man music. When Kanye West had Through the Fire, when he came with that Chaka Khan, Through the
Yeah,
Fire,
yeah,
I was like, this dude is
yeah.
killing it, man.
He was
So
different. Yeah.
that was like I had to scratch my head like, who is this dude here from Chicago just ripping this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
man?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you somebody else. His first single, still to this day, when you hear it, you automatic. You know how you in the car, you turn your radios up a certain volume, and then when
Yeah.
you hear that, you keep turning it up.
Uh-huh.
When J. Rue the Damager came up with "Come Clean,"
Oh
blue,
yeah.
blue, blue,
Yeah.
blue,
Oh
blue,
yeah.
blue, blue,
Can't
blue.
stop the profit, man. You got to come
Hey,
to J. Rue, man.
man,
Got to
J.
have J.
Rue the Damager. Then I'm gonna give you my boy. He had a good hair. He was one of the rappers everybody loves, especially hey, I got it made, man. When you come out like that right there, when you come out when I got it made, man, he said I got it made. And the last group I'm gonna say, this is a group. We already talked about Wu-Tang. This group here, people didn't know what to do with them neither. They harmonized, rap fast. But when you
mm-hmm.
say Thuggish Rugged Bone, man, Bone Thugs and Harmony, when you come out with your first
Mm-hmm.
song, it's the Thuggish Rugged Bone. When
Mm-hmm.
they was in
It was
Ohio
the
on them
fucking
tracks, she
Frankenstein.
say Tasha, and my name is Tasha. Listen, when I heard that right there, I was like, boy, these boys, they're
Hey,
gonna be
boy, when she
phenomenal.
came in there,
Yes,
hook.
sir. Listen,
And
and there's so
they
many more
said
that I can give you.
that they was outside the studio taking a break, and the girl walking down the street said, "Hey man, what's this? Is this?" He's like, "Yo, this studio." She said, "Y'all do music in LA?" She said, "I sing," and he was like, "Okay, sing." They gave her the hook. Said, "Hey, do this hook, man." They said when she sung that hook, "Hey, come on inside the studio."
Yeah, it was a
Come
rap. It
hey,
was a
come on
rap.
inside. It
It
was
was
a
a
rap.
rap. It was
It
a
was a
rap.
rap.
Yeah, hey,
That's good. Hey, that's good. That's a good one right there, man.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and jump off this right here, man. Hey, man, 50 Cent when he got with Eminem and Dre in the club, man. Boom, he took off. That album went diamond. I mean, he that it, in the club is one of them ones, man. You still play to this day, and everybody getting on the floor.
yep.
I'm gonna go with another one. Regulators, Warren G. When that
Man, I was
regulator
gonna
came
write
out,
that down. I was gonna write it down, but I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna leave the old school alone. But yes, sir.
you
It
got
was
the
a
hey when
clip
that
that night.
regulator
Yeah.
mount up,
Hey, when
Warren
you
G.
hear that, when you hear that regulator, come on, regulators. It was a
Mount up.
clip. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Hey, that was one of the ones.
Warren G. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Yeah,
Yep.
one of them ones.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you one that's kind of like it's still on the West Coast, but this song was so big. Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise. That was what that song was so big. A lot of people may not like it, but that song was
Yep.
huge,
It was, but I
huge.
could not follow it. I it was, but I couldn't follow it.
And yeah, that song, man, that song made put Coolio on the map, man.
Yep.
What was the name of that movie?
You talking
Learning.
about with Michelle Pfeiffer?
Michelle Pfeiffer was it Higher
Oh
Learning?
God, with the kid. I
Higher
know you talk.
Learning?
I can see the movie. I can see the
No,
movie like clear as day. But Michelle
I
Pfeiffer
could.
was the teacher. What's the
She was
name
a
of the
teacher,
movie?
yeah. She was a
I know you
teacher.
talking about. I just can't think of the name of the movie though.
Hey man, that took that song took him to the stratosphere.
Yeah.
And then this one right here, maybe this wasn't his. Everybody know he don't know he collaborated with Dre and stuff. This maybe wasn't his. When he came out with that damn "What's My Name," man, that's Snoop Dogg, man.
No,
Hey,
that was that's why I didn't put that up there. I'm glad you said it because you could really say
yeah,
"What's My Name" is his first single.
single,
Now
yeah, that's
he
what
was
I'm
on
saying.
deep cover. He was on
He
deep
was on
cover because
deep
that was the
cover, yeah.
movie. And
That's why I
then
wanted him by himself.
and then
Yeah,
when Drake came out with the Chronic,
yeah.
what was the first
Uh,
G thing?
G
Nothing
thing,
but the
yep.
G thing. So
G thing,
he
yep.
had collabs.
He
But if
had
we are
collab
saying we are saying his first individual
first
song,
single by himself,
"What's
yeah,
My Name" was his
yeah.
first song.
What's the name? Yep, yep.
So
What's my name? Yep.
that's why I didn't put Snoop in there because that was
Yeah. Cause I was thinking the same thing how you was thinking. I said, well, I had to get the one that he was by himself, where he didn't do a
yeah.
collab and stuff.
Because
I
if
said,
you want to really technically say his first song was Deep Cover.
yeah, deep cover,
That
yep,
was Drake. Yeah,
yep,
boom
yep.
boom boom boom.
Doom
I can
doom, yeah,
feel it.
187 on the
I can
undercover cop.
feel it. When you say I can feel it, man, I was like, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, who is that? I'm like, yo, that man, who is this cat? Hey,
It was
and
somebody
Dre
else I was
had
gonna
him.
write down. See, so I didn't give love to the West Coast, but it was somebody I was gonna write down,
Go ahead.
and it was the DOC.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Boom,
yeah.
boom, boom.
Texas
Bust the
on,
mic
man.
at that son of mother.
It's
Ah.
yeah.
One, and here comes
It's
the
Texas
two
on.
to
And
the
I'm gonna
three
get one
and
more, man.
four.
I'm gonna get my last one, man. Just definitely going back. We're gonna bring it back to the essence. You started off with Wu Tang. I'm gonna go back to this crew, man. Shook one, man. Mobb Deep, man. When that
What?
junk came out, hey
Now
man, I got
listen,
some stuff
time.
on.
I just had this conversation with this guy at Chipotle. I just had this. Was that their very first song? Was that their very first song?
Shook ones, yeah. That's when they had the they were riding the old school Caprice with the Hennessy shirt on.
But let me ask you this. So that was their very first song.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Cause that wasn't that on the survival of the
yeah, all that. Yeah, Survival of the Fittest, all that on there.
oh, and it's funny you said that because we was at Chipotle, dude had it playing. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm already thinking in my head like I'm trying to get my head like I say, is Chipotle playing Survival of the Man? They playing Shook Ones. So when he got out his Range Rover just now, me and my daughter walking in, I'm like, he said, nah, that was me playing. He started laughing. I said, yo, we got to do something on the podcast tonight. He said, yo, he said that right there. I said, oh yeah, that's one of the ones there.
Mm-hmm.
That song, if you don't have that song in your phone or somewhere and you don't listen to it, something's wrong
Exactly.
with you.
Yep.
That's real
Yep.
hip hop. And I'm gonna give
Real
you
hip
one
hop.
that I thought now one of the people I was gonna do that you didn't say, but two of
Mm-hmm.
them they came off the top of my head that
Go
I
ahead.
thought you were gonna do. That's why you let me go first. I
Yeah.
said, well, I'm gonna let you do
Go ahead.
my guy. You could say Busta Rhymes, Woo Ha, got you
Oh
all in
yeah.
check.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Then you
I
could
know a
say
lot of people
Missy.
will go. I know a lot of people will go to the leaders of the new school stuff and things like that. But like I said, we talking about his first solo, singer by
By
himself.
his,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah,
Woo
yeah.
Ha was, and then like Missy Elliott, Rain. When that
Yep.
song came out, when she had that black light looking like a
Changed the
trash
whole
bag,
game,
and
man. Changed the
yeah,
whole game,
hey,
bro.
she did that right there. We were looking at her like, why she got a trash bag on? But guess what?
Hey,
It was a phenomenal. See,
phenomenal.
those are kind of people that make you think outside the box and
They
go somewhere
transcend, yeah.
you never thought about.
You ain't gonna never forget it. You ain't gonna
Yeah.
never forget where you been when you first saw it or heard it.
And
You know what I'm
you
saying?
still remember that video like it came on TV or MTV or BT today. You
Yep,
still can remember
yep,
that video.
yep.
And then the other guy I was gonna say who's my other goat of rap is man Ludacris. What's my fantasy?
Yeah,
When I heard
yeah.
that right there, when I heard him man do now don't get it. The only reason I didn't use Ludacris because
Mm-hmm.
if people get on here and they watch him like, well, that ain't his first song. That's not his first. That's his first single. The
Yeah,
first song Ludacris that was on was called Fat Rabbit. Was by
yeah.
Timbaland. And he was in there. I be that named Luda, aka
Mm-hmm.
he was on
Mm-hmm.
Fat Rabbit. So
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
Ludacris man. So then I
Mm-hmm.
thought about it. I said, you know what? What about Outkast? One of their
Outcast came
first
in
songs,
Players
Players
Ball.
Ball.
Players Ball
Play,
was the first one,
Players
yeah.
Ball was their first
Yep,
one.
Players Ball.
So
But then we can go to so many, man. I can say even Crisscross Jump. Jump was so big, it was crazy.
now let me ask you this, since you know more about hip hop than me. Sugar Hill Gang, was that their first song?
Yeah, you talking about the one where
Hip
are
hop
you talking about Sugar Hill Gang? Or are you talking about
Sugar Hill Gang. I mean, is it
the
Sugar Hill
message?
Gang?
The
Oh, the
message?
Sugar Hill Gang with that the hip hop, the hip it. The
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
it called? What's the name of the song?
Give me the now what you say is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. Got me, my guru, and my friend. We're gonna try to move your
To
feet.
move your feet.
Yeah,
See,
I
I
am
am
one the mic,
one
and
the
I
mic,
like
and
to
I
say
like to say
hello
hello
to the
to the
black and the
black, to the
white. And
brown, the purple and
yeah,
yellow.
the Sugar
First,
Hill.
you
Yeah.
gotta, yeah. That's
Now Curtis Blow had the first commercial. He was one of the first
these are
commercial
the
ones that had a commercial
these are
hit.
the breaks.
Yeah, these are the breaks. Yep, yep.
So when did okay? So when did Grandmaster Flash and
That
what
was in
was
the same. That was kind of like in that same little
yeah
part. Yeah, in
yeah
that same area.
yeah.
Yep.
But Sugar Hill Gang, what is the darn it ain't Apache. What is they had Apache,
They had
Apache.
yeah, I'm being thrown off right now, man. I'm trying to think
Because
what was the
I
dang
know
name of the
Redman
song.
and which column redid that song. Redman, Eric Sermon, and
Yeah, they did it.
yeah,
Redman, Keith Sweat, and Eric Sermon.
Eric Sermon. Yeah,
They
they
had did it.
redid it. But I'm like the Sugar the song just slipped my mind for some reason. I know the lyrics and stuff, but it slipped my
It's
mind.
slipping my mind right now too. So you said it's slipping my mind right now.
But
But yeah, that
yeah,
was one of them jams, man. That was the one, man.
but
But like I
that's
said,
like I say.
we got it's so many hits out there, man. Like I said, we want to just cover a few on the R&B side, on the hip hop side. I mean, I know y'all gonna have y'all ones that y'all like and y'all think that is the smash hit. Like I said, just put it in the comment section, man. Just let us know. Like I said, we didn't really miss anything. We just only did a few, just for this episode. So,
I told you we want to
anything
get
you
back
want?
to the essence. We want to get back to the essence of doing music. I know we can get caught up in sports because
Yeah.
that's really my passion. I love music as
Mm-hmm.
well, but I don't want this podcast to be strictly just all sports like everybody. Like so, people we can't get women and men to watch the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make sure everybody we giving everybody something different here. So, like I say,
Exactly.
if it's some
Exactly.
songs. If it's some song that you can think of out there in the world that you can give us, like, hey, when I heard this song from this
This where I
individual,
was at.
this, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Because I mean, just like I'm gonna give you one off the top of my head, Mister Blackberry Molasses. When you heard that, you were like, okay, so
Great song. Great song.
yeah.
But yeah, man, with that being said, man, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot going on, man. We definitely gonna be coming back with y'all with some more episodes on this right here, man. Like I said, just put it in the comment section, let us know, man. Anything else you got to say, Mike?
Nah, man. Hey, like I said, it's just something that came to my head today that I was like, you know what? I happened to see something on social media like, yo, what's the best first
Mm-hmm.
song of anybody? And I'm like, you know what? That's a great topic. So,
Yeah.
a lot of times when you got social media out here nowadays, people have something out here and they'll say something and you look at it
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what? That falls in line of what we do for our podcast. So,
Yeah.
it's not biting nobody else or whatever, but
Yeah.
everybody has different ideas and it'll give
Yeah.
you an idea. So I just saw this idea. I'm like, yo, that's a great idea right there.
Definitely,
So,
definitely, man. Definitely, man.
like I say, so
Hey.
nah, man. But like I say, I want everybody to be safe out there. It's something we usually don't come to you that many times in the middle of the week, but just something that came to me. I wanted to get
Mm-hmm.
it off my chest while I was still fresh. That's why we came to you
Oh
today,
yeah.
man.
Fresh and hot off the press, man. That's how we gonna do, man.
That's
Just give
it,
it to us
man.
just like that. But hey, man, like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Watch the podcast, man. Give us your reactions. Give us your comments, man. Give us your feedback. Just let us know, man. You know what I'm saying? We take everything. We humble. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no high egos or nothing like that, man. We take everything with a grain of salt, and y'all just give us y'all honest opinion, and we gonna give y'all our honest opinion.
Hey, man. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, y'all. Be safe out there.
All right.